Yo, Kpaceguy here. What is up, YouTube? Right in front of you, we have a Fluance AI 60 powered bookshelf speakers. I'm super excited to crack this box open. So what you can expect in this video, we're gonna pop this box open, see what's inside, go through the features and the specs, set it up, and it's gonna be a fun time, guys, so enjoy.
Perfect.
Before we start this video, can we just acknowledge how beautiful that walnut look is with the white on the front of the cabinet. That is something else, guys. I'm absolutely ecstatic to have these speakers plugged up. They're actually going to be replacing the Edifier Lunas that I have on my desk now. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check that video out, the Edifier Luna HD unboxing and review sound demo. I'm going to be replacing those with these. But before we go ahead and talk about what these are and what they do, let's go ahead and talk about the stuff that it comes with. So, of course, these are powered speakers, so you will be needing a power cable that comes with it here. And your right speaker is going to be the one that handles all the power. It has the amplifier and sends signal to the left speaker. So the left speaker here is essentially just a passive speaker. And then you'll power everything here, and all your controls and functions will be on the left speaker, usually how it is. So you're greeted with a power cable here. You also have this one here. Not yet sure what this is for, but we're gonna find out soon. In this bag here, you're greeted with your remote and some speaker wire, and this is how you're going to transfer that signal from the right speaker to the left speaker. So you'll plug it here. You can use banana plugs with this. You can use your own speaker wire with this, but they do provide you some in the bag just in case you don't have any, and you'll wire it from this speaker to that speaker there. Other things that come with the package is your RCA to 3.5mm cable. So again, if you're going to be using a headphone jack or some sort of maybe a PC output on your monitor, you're able to use that here, plug in your right and your left red and white analog, and then you'll plug in the 3.5mm to either a phone or a monitor or whatever may support 3.5mm output. Of course, you do have the remote here. We'll crack that open for you and we'll give that a peek. It does come with batteries, which is nice because you know nowadays things don't come with batteries, but you do have a nice remote. I'll take it out of the package since it's a reflective. But the remote is small and simple to use. Not going to have too many functions other than, you know, volume up and down here. Your play and pause here. Your fast forward, I'm sure if you hold the fast forward or the rewind button, it'll be rewind or fast forward. And then if you just click it, it'll change the track here. This seems to be maybe an input changing button, so maybe if you're on Bluetooth, you want to change this to 3.5mm input, you'll just click that button there. We'll have to see what this button here does, not too sure about that. And then you have your treble up and down and your bass up and down, your power, and of course your mute button. So not too much to go through, not too hard at all. There's your batteries for it. And then the last package that they give you is a manual that kind of just says what everything does, how to do it. what the buttons on the remote do. So you're greeted with a very nice book, rather thick for just these powered speakers, but of course they want to advertise their other things here too, and I'm pretty familiar with all the speakers in the Fluance lineup, so that's really nice. And of course you have the quick start guide, just in case you run into any issues or not sure how to use it. They do tell you that there. So just a few specifications of these speakers. As you can see here, we'll talk about the amplifier on the back first. So it's no more than a 70 watt, I believe. 70 watt, no, it's actually 100. I believe the AI's 40s, they're a 70 watt amplifier. On the back of this is a 100 watt amplifier with a bigger chassis, a bigger overall cabinet. So you're getting a little bit more low end and a little more output. And that's really nice. That's what the upgrade's for. If you have AI 40s right now, or you're looking between AI 40 and AI 60, the big difference is going to be the bigger cabinet overall, and then the 30 extra watts of amplification. So you're going to get a little bit more output, a little more low end. You're able to feel a little bit bigger of a room. And so on the back here, you just have your PC input. So people will be using these for their monitor speakers on their desktop, like I will. Of course, I'll use it for other applications for you guys, but mainly I'm going to be using it for my PC. You do have a Bluetooth pairing button here, so if you're going to be using it with a phone, with a tablet, with a TV, anything that can connect via Bluetooth, you're able to press that button and pair it with that. You do have optical input, so if you're using it for a television that may not have a 3.5mm output or a Bluetooth functionality, you can plug it straight to your optical input, which is really cool because my Xbox has optical, so I may be able to plug it to that because that's what I'm going to be using them on the most. Again, you have your RCA input, so if you're using a headphone jack of some sort, you are able to do that. You do have a sub out. That is one of the big things that the AI 40s did not have, was the sub output. So if you want a little more low end, you're able to get that. Lost focus, didn't know lost focus, guys. There we go, we got focus back. It has a sub output because as you can see, neither of these speakers are ported anywhere. It's a completely sealed box. So the tight response and crisp, clean bass is going to be presentable here, but the really low end notes, you're probably going to miss them. And you're able to add any kind of sub that you want to if you'd like to. There is a sub out, and then here you are with the terminals to power up the speaker itself, to power up the left speaker, which is that one right there. So on the front of the right speaker here, which is actually on the left, but the front of the right speaker here is slightly different than as of the left speaker. The left speaker is completely bare. Again, it's just a passive speaker, just going to receive the information that the right one sends. But with this speaker here, this is not only a volume knob, you can turn it left and right. It has a nice tactile feel when you turn it, so you can really feel when you're turning it up. But it also is a click button. Let's see if I can pick that up. You guys can kind of hear that click button, and what that allows you to do is to change from Bluetooth to RCA to optical to USB. So by a click of a button, you're able to turn that on and off. You do have your sensor here, your IR blaster there, so whenever you're using your remote, it does pick up the signal there. So that's how you're going to control it with the remote. But other than that, it's a pretty clean interface, and guys, I just cannot explain enough how good that walnut look is on the white finish there. So I actually was going to order these a long time ago, but the only ones that they had as far as the AI 60s go were the more of a lighter color, wood color, or just completely black. And I really wanted the white accent. I just couldn't get past how good they looked. So I'm sure they sound as good as they look. I can't wait to hook it up. It's just a 6.5-inch woofer. So you're getting 100 watts to each speaker, and then it has a 6.5-inch speaker here, and it's gonna sound really good. I've listened to a lot of demos and I heard a lot of auditions of the speaker, and it actually surprisingly gets a lot lower than the A40s, which is something that I really wanted. I wanted some low end. That's what I really was missing with my Luna, my Edifier Luna HDs. They were sealed, they were much smaller, they had passive radiators on them, but I missed all my frequencies below 55 Hertz. It just was not there. So I really wanted something that would give me a little more presentable audio, and these will definitely do the trick. Now guys, these are a very versatile speaker. You can use them anywhere in any application. Again, they have Bluetooth, they have USB, optical inputs, RCA inputs, so you can connect these with just about anything. You can even take these on the road with you. They're only 100 watt amps, so you can use, we've all seen the car adapters where you can convert to your car electricity of your outlet to a standard plug, and you can power these speakers up and use them on the road, on vacation, on a trip, on a hiking trip, whatever you want to use them for. You're able to do that. They get pretty loud, and we probably won't do a demo in this video. Probably next video we'll do a demo because I need to get time to break them in, see what they want to sound like, how they sound like right initially, and of course I'll give a review about that. But in this video I just want to talk about it, get a good look at it. They're phenomenal looking speakers. I mean, guys, look at these things, man. Just beautiful speakers. So if you guys are looking at the A60s versus AI40s, definitely get the AI60s. They retail for just shy of $300, and then the AI is just $100 less. So these are definitely a steal. These sound good. They're not expensive whatsoever. They're good monitors. So guys, make sure you stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be doing a lot of different videos with this speaker. I'm going to be powering it with TV, listening to it with 2-channel music. I'm going to use my turntable. I'm going to power up my PC. I'm going to do a lot of different things with this speaker so we can really see what they're good at and what they're not good at. How good are they near field? How good are they from a distance? How good are they in a small room, a medium-sized room? Things like that, guys. So make sure you're staying tuned. Hit that subscribe button for more videos. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. Do you have AI40s now, or do you have AI60s? Which one's better in your opinion and why? And leave me another comment down below. What are you using as far as your bookshelves? Do you like powered bookshelves? Are you a fan of passive bookshelves powered by, you know, a separate amplifier or a receiver? Let me know down below, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Kpaceguy out.